Hi, gorgeous soul. My name is Linda, and today I want to tell you a little secret that I've learned about getting what you want. Now, in that statement, I want to get exactly what I want. We already have the first little clue as to how we're limiting ourselves. Because as you learn about mindset, about your story, about how the universe works, about how we receive the things from the universe, one of the things you'll start recognizing is that when we come up with an idea, when we come up with a goal, when we come up with a vision, most of the time it's based on what we already know, what we've already connected into, what we've already had some experience with. And by that very nature, it means that we've already limited ourselves because we are creating a vision or a goal for our future based on what we already know and not what is totally possible for us. So, how do we get what we want? Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to vision it, to set up the dream of it, to get into a 3D experience of what it is that we think we want. Now, this is another area where people kind of trip themselves up, is because they focus on an end goal, on an end product as such. Like, this is exactly what I want. I want a house that's got 4 bedrooms, it's got white paint, it is, it has a swimming pool in the front, and they kind of vision it exactly how they think they want it. Like, this is what I want, right? But what happens if there's something way better out there for you? Something that is beyond anything you've seen before, anything you've experienced before. Therefore, you can't vision it. It's not possible for you to actually imagine something that you don't even know exists, that you don't even know is possible. So, what do we do with that, right? This is what I've learned along my journey is it's important to have a loose picture of what it is we want. So if it is a 4-bedroom house that we want, we put that out there, but we need to ensure that we are connecting into the energy of how that house will feel and what we will receive from that house energetically. Because it's very possible that there's a house out there that maybe has 3 bedrooms plus a spare room, which could become your 4th room, and it has a way better energy signature than any 4-bedroom house. And so we need to set out what it is we need from this thing that we're setting our intention towards this vision, towards this goal. I'm wanting to feel safe. I want to feel light and airy. I wanted to feel like home for me. When I walk into that space, it needs to be a space that I want to spend time in. It needs to feel relaxing. It needs to be functional because I really want to be able to have a home office there. So I want a space that is will fit that purpose, will allow me to have a gorgeous home office space. And when I'm there, I feel aligned to my clients and to the work I'm doing. So you see where I'm going here. We're still getting into this picture of having this 4-bedroom house, but it's rather than, fitting it out with exact colors and shapes and layout, we're connecting more into the energy of what we need from that space, what we would like to feel when we're in that space. And then this is the next big secret part of how to make it work, is that you need to let go of the how. Because this is where most of us end up getting caught up. We are wondering, there's no possible way that I could afford that. I don't know where I'm going to get the money to move. There's all these logistical things that I need to deal with. And, I've got this circumstance going on that's going to prevent me from getting the thing I want. And so we kind of get caught up in this mental drama of all the things that we feel like would prevent us from achieving it, and we can't figure out logically in our mind how we are going to get what we want. And the how is actually not important for you to figure out. The important part for you is to be focusing on the energy of where you want to go and how you want to feel, and what this thing will bring into your life energetically. If you can just spend a certain amount of time every day just sitting in the energy of the thing that you wanting to step into, then by the laws of the universe, that or something better will come into your space. Something that you might not possibly have even thought is possible, or something that you might not even imagine could happen. And it does, if we can let go of the how. So stop focusing on the how and just connect into the energy. And then one of the other things that you need to be aware of is opportunities that start popping up and coming into your awareness. Because the universe can't do everything for us. It will align to the energy, and then it will make opportunities available for us to step into them. And if an opportunity comes up and we brush it aside or we knock it back, then the universe will be like, well, I'm a bit confused about what you're sending out here. So you need to be visioning, imagining, connecting into the energy of what it is you want, and then be open and aware of opportunities that come into your space, and be willing, ready, and able to step up into those opportunities and to embrace them into your heart space. And this is when the magic will unfold for you, and you will be able to bring into your space those things that exactly what you want, actually probably better than you thought you wanted in the first place. So have a bit of play with this and see how it works for you. I found this to be extremely beneficial for me. As soon as I could let go of the how and just focus on the energy of something. At the moment, the house that I'm in now is better than anything I could have possibly imagined, and it is at the same time exactly what I wanted. And it took me 3 years of connecting into the energy of the space and really sitting with what it is I want to feel and be when I get into this home. And the moment we walked into this house, it took us literally 5 to 10 minutes to know energetically that this is exactly the right house for us. This is actually exactly what we wanted. And there were all these factors that we hadn't considered, like for example, the area that we ended up finding the house in isn't an area that we were thinking about staying. We thought it was going to be super noisy, and we had all of these objections, all of these things in our logical minds that would have said to us, don't do it. And one of the other things is it was a lot more than what we wanted to spend. So it was all these factors. If I just logically looked at it, I would have said no because of the area. I would have said no because of I would have thought it was too noisy. I would have said no because of the price factor. I would have said no because of how the structure of the property is. There's so many reasons that I could have said no. But when the opportunity came up and popped up into my awareness, I decided to just come and just feel the energy of this space. Because looking at the pictures on the inside, I already felt like, yep, this is pretty much what I wanted. And just as soon as we walked into the space, you could just feel the energy, to the point actually where my husband couldn't even remember what the house looked like after we left. He just could feel the energy of it. And we absolutely adore living here, and it has continued to reveal itself as being better than anything we could have possibly imagined. So just focus on the energy and let go of the how. Thank you for your time today, gorgeous soul. Thank you for listening. Namaste.